Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick out-of-the-box experience of a new reel that's on the market by a company called Trika. Trika is out of Superior, Wisconsin. Again, my home state where I lived from when I was born until I graduated college at 22. And I just want to, out-of-the-box impression, have a look at it, share with you, and then obviously what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out, I'm going to use it, and I'll give you a bigger review. But let's take a look. So here it comes. It comes in this box. This is a direct from the internet type company, so you don't buy it in any retail stores. You buy it directly from Trika on the internet. So this box came in another box that was shipped to me. But we can open this up. Not in any particular order, by the way, because I've already had it out. But it comes with a little handy reel cover. Okay, didn't know that. That's kind of nice. Okay, and so here's the reel. It comes in, it looks like this, shipping in the box. And I'll pop it out of here. And, okay, there's nothing else in the box except probably instructions, which I already pulled out. Anyways, putting this aside for now. Look, so my initial impression is like, look how small this guy is. This is really quite tiny. This is a very small reel. It almost reminds me of a braid finesse reel. The model number I should have for you. It's the TI 100. The gear ratio is 7:1, 12 pounds of drag. It weighs 5.5 ounces. It's small and light. Takes 100 yards of 10-pound test and 100 yards of 30-pound braid. So it's a small reel, as I said. And so initially I wanted to give this review, and I made an assumption that since it's a TI 100 that it'd be like a 100 size reel. I think it's much smaller, and let me show you things to note. If you go to their website trika.com, you can learn all about the technical details of it, right? But I'm just giving you my impressions anyway. So that's the Trika. I have here. Also picked up some new DC reels from Shimano. These reels are, this reel is not really new on the market, but I used to have some SLX and I wanted to upgrade to Corrado. So, because I like DC reels for certain things. But here's the DC reel, and you can see the size comparison there, okay? That's a 150. Yeah, come on. That's a 150, and that's the TI 100. And then, just for another comparison, I've also picked up a Metanium 70 DC. This is a very pricey reel that I'm going to review in detail in the future, and I'm also going to talk about a specific use that I'm looking for, very specific use. But here you can tell the sizes. If you look at them, the T100 very much reminds me of the 70 size Shimano. So that gives you an idea. Also, the reels handle, it looks to be like 85 centimeters, I believe is what it is. If you look at the Corrado here, I think it's a 90, and you can see that it's a little smaller reel. So it's probably 85 millimeters compared to 90. Now, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I'll set this aside for now. Any of these reels, right? So I'm getting used to the 90 size millimeter reel handles. And when I'm switching between rods, I don't like to change in reel handle size, but nonetheless, this is how they come. Okay, I'll put this aside too. So this is what it looks like. It's really light. It says it's 5.5 ounces, so let's see what my scale says. 5.43. So yes, it's 5.5 ounces. My scale could be a little off, but so there it is. It's a very light reel. I'm trying to think where I'm going to put this to use. Now, the reason I'm talking about it is because it's new in the market, and to support the value of my YouTube channel is to, I think, review new products when I can get my hands on them. Because of the work I've already done with my YouTube channel, Trika has made me a part of their ambassador program, so I get a discount on these reels. I don't get them free, but it is a discount, and I'm a part of their ambassador program, so that's very nice. I intend to review some of their rods in the future, especially the new rods. They have a really nice set of what I'm going to call fundamental rods, fast action generally, couple extra fast, but they're heavy medium and medium heavy fast rods. I consider those actions, powers and actions, to be fundamental. Any good rod manufacturer needs to build those. It's a great place to start if you're going to introduce new rods to the market, which I think, if I recall, they did in 22. So Trika has been building rods since 22, and this is new reel. I'm one of the early people to get my hands on this from the general marketplace. And they're going to be introducing new rods. So I'm going to see how this all plays together. What I do know is that their design aesthetics, this orange and stuff, goes throughout their line. So these reels are going to match really nicely looking with their rods. So in the future, I'll pick up one of those rods and I will do a complete review again of this reel and the rod. But for now, like, what am I going to use this for? I don't know yet. I'm going to have to work on that. I'm figure out where I'm going to put this in my arsenal. But because it is so small, right? It's like, whoa. I have some ideas. And one of the ideas is the same place I was going to use this. Okay, small reel for throwing very, very light baits. Now, the DC reel is, I've already used DC reels and I like them for throwing super light baits in the wind and things like that. So that's what the mission is going to be on this. And I'm thinking that maybe I can use this reel for the same mission. Doesn't have the DC stuff, so, which, you know, it's just, that's a specialty situation. So I'm going to see how this handles it in throwing these lighter baits in the wind. So that's really the ticket. So I'm going to be curious to see if I can get the same value out of a $300 reel as I can from a $500 reel. So that's going to be a comparison, maybe unfair, but nonetheless, that's how I'm going to look at it. Anyway, hope this is helpful. Just sort of an introduction to some people who may not know about Trika, and certainly they have a new reel now. I will go deeper into this, but my initial impression is if you're like a BFS guy and you want a super light reel, I think this could really do the job for you. For me, a bass fisherman who likes to power fish, I'm thinking I'm going to throw this on very light top water. 7-to-1 gear ratio, a little fast for me on crankbaits. I know that's the trend in crankbaits is to go faster. So we'll see about that too. But nonetheless, lighter baits on rods that you can throw a long way I think is going to be very useful. So anyway, hope this just is useful as an introduction. You'll hear more about this reel in the future. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it as always. Like and subscribe. Let me know if you wanted to know what you might want to know about this reel. Thank you very much. As always, be free out there.